I tell people, if you want to really address teenage pregnancy, you have to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself and honest with the people that you want to really target, you want to serve.
Can you be a little bit more specific with
that's
the
what
honesty?
I'm doing.
What do we need to do?
Honesty means that a parent, I do not want my teenage girl to hear, to learn about sex, but through me. I have 2 sons. And I remember the first time that my oldest son talked to me about sex. And that was very funny. But I didn't make it funny to him because for him it was a question. And you do not ask questions that you do not need answers to. Okay? So a parent, when a teenage girl come and tell you, oh, I'm with this boy, and he told me this, your first reaction should not be to say, oh, I'm going to go after him. Because parents do not understand that during the teenage years, the most influential person in your teenage life is not you. It's another teenager. So you need to understand, start being honest and accept this and say to that teen, I understand where you're coming from because I was a teen too. And that's the problem with parents. We do not remember that we were also teens. That little boys came and asked me that they love me. But I was equipped by the fact that I could talk about little boys coming to me, to my dad, to my father. I could say, Daddy, this guy said he loves me. And my dad will tell me, he is just a friend, nothing else. So the nothing else means you cannot go further than talking to him. Don't sleep with him. So that's one thing, honesty within the parent. And at the school level, we need also to be having people that are honest to our kids. When a teenager goes to a teacher and say, I'm having this problem, I'm having this person, that older guy coming after me, that teacher has a responsibility, like Wordy just said, to declare it. This is not right. So we need to stop. We need to stop. When in the community, in our Haitian community, we have that thing. Everything has to be underground. The underground railroad doesn't work for teenagers. They need honesty. They need you to tell them the way it is. Like, you know, any teenage girl that I've gone through, I say, let me tell you, girl, the strongest muscle of your body are in your legs. Because I've learned it, because I study it, I'm a doctor, and I know that. Nobody can open it if you tie it tight enough. That's the truth. I can't, that's the truth. So if they don't know that, so tell them the anatomy of their body. And let me tell you, when you're going to go and let it open, and you're going to let somebody play with your body, you're going to have not a doll. You're going to have a baby. And a baby, for God's sake, is not a mistake. I refuse for people to call a baby a mistake. You made a mistake. And that's why, Ed, they are saying you made a mistake, so in order for me to punish you, I'm going to kick you out, or I'm going to beat you. When a child is in the way, there is no more beating, there is no more punishing, there is no more admonishing, there is straight talk. Now, girl, that you chose, you had a choice to keep it closed or to not do it or to let that sneaker go. Because all your teachers, all your friends don't have that sneaker, so you have a baby. Now, this is how we're going to handle it. Now, you're going to have to work. No longer can you go. And our parents, this is what our Haitian parents do. And that's myself, I'm faulting up that. We are too we are actually promoting dependence. When a little girl has a baby, she is 13, she no longer can watch Britney Spears. She doesn't have the time because grandma is not the mother of that baby. The baby needs the mother, that 13-year-old mother. I'm going to support you, but I'm not going to do it for you, which means that the babes, when they need to be washed, are not going to be washed by me. They're going to be washed by you. That's going to be that hour of TV that you needed that you don't have. I'm not punishing you. I'm teaching you responsibility. And that's what we don't do enough. In teenage pregnancy, and in teenage pregnancy, we have to be conscious that, you know, the teenager's looking for something that we're not giving them. Either that attention, like what you said, and that's sad, the money, or they are looking for somebody to love them. They are looking for somebody to spend time to. I don't want my teenage daughter to ever have to spend more time with a little boy that doesn't have anything to provide, that can't provide him anything, spend more time than my teenage girl is spending with me. I remember I had my niece one time. She comes and goes, she was living with me at the time, and she comes at 12 o'clock at night, and she's knocked at my door. She said, I'm going out. I said, are you telling me or ask me for permission? Because there is a difference. And she said, I'm asking you for permission. I said, since you asked me for permission, permission not granted. Because if you're telling me, that means you can make the decision.